Hey y'all, good evening. When I say y'all, I am so glad to be back. I don't know what else to do. I may give you all a little life update at the end of this video. Just a little small little update, okay? For those of you who may want to know, because my life is literally like a movie. I can't even front, like seriously. Which is why I am convicted when I don't write, okay? So, you guys, today I want to talk to you guys about being set in your ways, if you come from a background like mine or familiar to mine or something like that, it's a lot of times the older people or a lot of younger people would say, okay, well, this person they're this age, so they're set in their ways. Or, the older person will probably tell you, well, baby, I'm set in my ways, I've been like this for this amount of time and can't nobody change my mind on this and this and that. Even if the change is supposed to be something that's good for the person, even if the change is right, okay? When I tell you guys that is not right at all, it is a trick of the enemy. It is demonic. And let me tell you why. Okay? I never want to get, first and foremost, I never want to get to a point where I say that I'm set in my ways, okay? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, like, anytime a person says that they're set in their ways, it's always something negative. It's really never nothing good when they say that they're set in these specific type of ways. When a person says that, it's always has something to do with something negative, a little thing or flaw that they may have that they could have changed back in the day, but they didn't. They became accustomed to this way of thinking. They became accustomed to this way of doing things, and they just never changed it. They felt like, well, it's been working for me for all of these years, so why should I change that? Y'all, that is from the enemy. The Lord wants us to grow. It don't matter what age you are. I don't care if you're 115 years old. Like, you are still supposed to grow. There's levels of growth that's supposed to happen throughout our years while we're here on this earth. Stagnation is from the enemy. Being stagnant, being stuck and set in your ways, that is not from God, y'all. We have to stop normalizing being set in our ways. And I know this video may make some people feel some kind of way, but it's meant to make you feel some kind of way because you have to get out of their way of thinking. And a lot of people don't want to do that, which is why it's called set in their ways. Why they say it's called set in their ways. The enemy had to put a little name on it, but I'm going to tell y'all, that is from the devil. That is a demon, okay? And so in a lot of cases, that is demons. See what happened when you don't come on here for a while? Kind of forget how to talk a little bit. But set in your ways, y'all. That could be through anything. It could be a financial thing that you've been used to doing all of your life. It could be a way that you're used to being in a relationship and friendships with people. You may treat one person the same way you treated the last person. You may be used to this certain cycle that's happening. When I tell you that is not of God at all. We have to come out of that mindset, okay? We have to come out of that way of thinking. Growth has to happen throughout our entire lives. When you guys see me on here, you guys will see me growing. If you haven't noticed by now, go back and look at some of my old videos, okay? When you see the growth, you know that is from God. Stagnation is straight up from the enemy. When I tell y'all that when I was bound and going through what I was going through, it was the same thing over and over and over and over again, just with different faces, in different places, but with different faces. I could almost pinpoint on what was going to happen, and a lot of times I could pinpoint on what was going to happen. Do y'all see what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But yeah, we have to come out of that mindset and try to cast that demon out too as well, okay? Because that is from the enemy. Stagnation is crippling. Stagnation will keep you in the same place for the rest of your life. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like that. It's very uncomfortable. My spirit hates stagnation. My spirit hates it. Like, my spirit will go crazy on me, for real. My own spirit would turn, will do something and scream at me or something if I try to, if that was to be the case in my life. I wouldn't even be trying to be stagnant, but the spirit knows, okay, we need to do something different, okay? But yeah, y'all, little life update. I had to switch jobs, y'all. I transferred to another job. The reason I've been gone is because it's like my job turned up the notch, like up to 4 notches higher than its original notch. So I have been extremely busy. I have even had to drop a class because of this. And so I was like, something gonna have to change. Something gonna have to change. And then I'm not able to come on here the way I've been wanting to. I was working like 9-hour days every day. I really didn't notice at first until, you know, because when you moving around and you busy and stuff, you don't really notice until you like, hold up, I haven't been doing this for a little while. But this is actually what I love to do. I love to do this with what I'm doing now with you all more than I like to do anything else. So y'all, it would be very helpful if y'all share my videos, that way I can come on here even more. Like the videos, share the videos, show your support towards the channel, and hopefully I'll be able to come on here more than I'm usually able to come. And not to mention other life circumstances, but I definitely transferred from my job. I'm still in school, but you know, I had to drop the class or whatever and then I start back next month. So that was one of the biggest changes that happened between these 3 weeks, between this time, y'all. And I've been doing fine. I've also been staying out of trouble. So that's good. Sometimes a little trouble is good. Sometimes you gotta kind of get out there a little bit. The Lord sent a lot of people in the Bible that got in trouble. They ended up getting in trouble for doing what the Lord told them to do. But it ended up working out good for their good in the end. So depends on how you look at it. But yeah, y'all, do not be stagnant. Do not get set in your ways. We're not supposed to be set in anything. And even if it is in Christ, even with Christ grows. He grows us. Okay? Christ is like never ending. He says, behold, I will show you a new thing. All right? So we're supposed to grow within ourselves, not become stagnant and set in no ways, y'all. It's just not, it's not right. Okay? We're supposed to grow as we age. We're supposed to grow. You know, and as you guys know, a lot of people that are older, they still something's still wrong, you know, and that's why. Okay, it's a demon. All right. I hope I explained that right. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.